Hello to all my beautiful neighbors, welcome to On Brit's Block. I am Brit. As you come in, please like the video. It helps me to get in the algorithm and see by more people. And if you're not here, have not hit that little subscribe button, go hit that button to tell your neighbors, family, and friends to come on over to Brit's Block and find out what's going on. And make sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be informed. And if you'd like to be a blessing to my channel, you can through Cash App. And that's $ on Brit's Block. Again, Cash App, $ on Brit's Block. Super Chat, Super Thanks, and also memberships. So these are announcements. Please govern yourself accordingly. So y'all, before I get into this, I have a little announcement. Now everybody knows that I'm nice, I'm kind, I am important. And I try not to say stuff a lot of times when I get comments, but I want to say something about a comment that I got the other day. And this person said, please don't show the embarrassing scenes. Doing so saves it forever on your channel forever, and it humiliates male. First off, I wouldn't do anything to humiliate anybody, but sometimes things need to be exposed. What happened was, I want to say Sunday, I posted where Follow has a different version than what a lot of the other stations have concerning the reunion, and about Destiny saying she's being groomed. So not only I, but a lot of other people, content creators, because that's our job, I put it out there. But I, as a woman, and especially an African American woman, would not want to humiliate anybody else. But my thing is, something needs to be exposed, because what you think you hide in your hand, you not. I believe in everything happens for a reason. And where this cast continues to tear down her character and will humiliate Mel, and like in Maurice's words, disparage the character. That's what they're trying to do with Mel. And we as content creators need to go ahead and expose the trick of the enemy, and that being Carlos and his little imps. So please, before you put anything out here, even try to make me feel like I'm humiliating the character, think about what you're saying. I know what be said on my in my studio. I can always put it on unlisted, put it on private. It doesn't matter. But please, just think about what you say before you get in my comments. And I'm nice. Y'all know I'm nice, kind. I'm important. So I wouldn't do anything to hurt nobody. But my thing is, sometimes you need to expose the hands of the enemy. So with that being said, I will never address this issue again. Y'all already know I try not to say anything about comments that are made in my chat, but I did not appreciate that one. Anyway, so don't I'm not being mean. And if there's anything need to be said to me, I have a DM and I have an email. So let's get started on my thoughts and my reviews for this weekend's reunion part 2. Y'all kind of bear with me. I have, and my daughter has some kind of, it's called rhinovirus. It's a stomach virus, and it has had me down. But I have heard so much, and I want to get my thoughts. If I can sleep at night, because when my mind going, a lot of things in my mind, I have to release it. So I'm going to start with Nell. I've already said time and time again, when Nell getting up, her concern should have been about her mama, not going to see about Mel and Martel mess, because if your head ain't between the wash and dryer and my mama sick, I'm not coming to see about you, because that's more of my concern. And I feel like, Chris trying to stand up then, well, her mom was sick, she had to get up. Well, all I can say is, Chris, was that you should have told your wife to stay at home. Don't get up. Don't worry about nobody else's situation. I'll go see about it. You stay here and take care of your responsibility, which is your mother. But one thing that stood out to me the most was when she was crying. I mean, she was really devastated, devastated. And when she said that she was still grieving her mom, and the way she was crying. And I know that, yes, she's trying to use her mama all of a sudden as a story lie, But then too, I could probably tell that yes, she really is grieving her mom, but she trying to put it out on Mel. The thing is, Nell evidently did not have a good relationship with her mother, or she wasn't there like she's supposed to be, because the way she is still grieving. Now I'm not being funny, because I think if her mother passed away in 2019, my mother passed away in 2020, and I can say for a fact, my mama went in the hospital on December the 20th, and she was kind of like in and out, in and out. And on January the 16th, she took her wings. And all I could say at that moment was I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready because it happened so fast. But I know my mama had been sick. My mama had battled with cancer. But the thing is, one thing about it, I was there for my mama. My mama said she wanted to come home. She didn't want to go to the hospital. She wanted to go home. I had just got a brand new house. I moved into my mama's house because that's what she wanted to do. My sister and my god sister and my kids were going to come to my house because that was my responsibility. So, not saying I don't agree with my mama. I agree with my mama. And I still have bad days, but the way Nell was just shaking and broke up, I feel as though she didn't have things right with her mama before she left here. And it's eating up inside. And now she's trying to kind of use that as an excuse, as I should have been there, for my mama, but I was too busy trying to say, no, you should have been there for your mama and stop worrying about other people's business. So, I'm not being mean, but I've been there. I mean, all I can keep saying was I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. And I had my days, but the way she was grieving and said, I'm still grieving that hard at this moment, it's like, it made me think, you didn't do right by your mama. And if I'm wrong, God forgive me, but I don't think she was there like she probably should have been. And that's why she feels the way she feels. So, my next thing is, this nasty Destina. This woman right here don't realize the things that you go through. You in court, you got so many other things you could be worried about, but you so worried about tearing down a woman that you dislike so bad, but at the same time, I want to be in your face. I want to be your friend. Mel has done everything she could to be Destiny's friend. She has helped Destiny so many times. But for the sake of you saying, I dislike you, and the sake of being a puppet, you will sit over here and you will degrade this woman as if you don't realize that she got a life, she got kids, she got a family, and for you to go gutter low with the lies, it did not make any sense. So if you members, I have in my members only, I have the video from Philo. Well, she sat there and said that, she feels like, first let me go back before I get into that. When they started talking to her, she said, she had she had some things to get over. She had some healing to do. And now that she's healed, she could come back and show more of herself. First of all, healed people don't hurt people, because you know what it is to be broken. You know what it is to be broken and been put on that potter's wheel and being molded to be back, to be that person, to be whole and complete. So if you are really and truly healed, you are not out here trying to hurt nobody. And she said, she was able to come back. The only reason why she came back was to be a thorn and Sonny and Moses' flesh. Because she would have had no other reason to come back, because she ain't got nothing to say. She don't have a life. So to say that, now I can come back and talk about my life, you still didn't talk about your life. Because all you did this whole time was sit right here and harass Sonny and Moses. And talk about Mel when you can get a chance and be mad and this, that, and the other. You know, so it's like, what are you here for? And what are you gonna do when you come back season start? What are you gonna do? Son is no longer there. Who are you gonna talk about? And I promise you, I pray for God that Mel got a cease and desist, and you can't say nothing about her neither. All you can do is just come and look crazy, little bug out self, sit up there with your eyes all bulged out, saying nothing about nobody. Then she got on the point of her they was talking about her dating Lance, Nail's son. And then she wanna lie about the age. For what? You know, it's like destiny lie for sport. You wanna lie about your age. First of all, you got a mugshot out here. And on any arrest record that you see on a mugshot, anything else, it's got your height, your weight, and guess what? Your date of birth. But who cares? Because you want to be a mountain lion and want this little young boy. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But y'all ain't really together neither. And they should have been honest with her when they was like, you know, do you like your son? Well, I don't really know her like that. Nell, plain as day, said it the other week when Destin was getting mad about Sonny coming to the little, you know, the party and everything, that, you know, you with my son. So why are you mad at another woman that she married to and you supposed to be with my son? She should have told her, no, I don't want you with my son because you are 3 or 4 like the rest of them. And you a liar and you everything else. You're a gutter snipe. So then they go on. Now we get to the part where it really make me mad. Because she wants to start talking about somebody grooming her. If you are being groomed by Martel and Melody, why would you want to sit beside him? The person that you say is grooming you. Why are you always with him? Why are you at his house and at his baby mama house for somebody that's done groomed you? Why are you there? I wouldn't be around that. And then when she said in that clip where she was nervous to spend the night, because Nell said, you know, yeah, she don't say she wants to stay the night. I was like, you need to go home. And she said, yeah, I spent the night, but I was nervous. But if you were so nervous, why are you around the man that you say grooming you? And if you're nervous, why would you stay there? Let me feel like I'm nervous. I ain't even going over there. If somebody made me nervous, I'm not even coming around you. So, you know, it was a blatant like, oh, you know, I stayed, but I was nervous. What you nervous for? Because when they ask you to stay, I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I come back later. I come back tomorrow when it's daylight. I come back to your house, be 8 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't even let it get dusk outside. I'll be gone. But yet still, you was afraid to stay. You was nervous to stay, should I say. You was nervous. Stop lying. And then for you to say that Mel was in the back seat of someone with the other 4 people, Marceau, Tisha, Caillou, and Kimmy, and she back there, you said that she was back there slobbing on the knob. Why would she do that in front of them? And why would they sit there and watch that? That's the next thing. And why would it take so long, 4 to 5, 6 years later, to come up? But you know it's a lie. And you already know good and well, Mel ain't in that type of person to probably even have that conversation with them. And to sit there and do it in front of them. And I bet your bottom dollar that if Kimmy or Tisha would have saw that, and as much as they dislike her, especially Tisha would have said something about that a long time ago. Tisha wouldn't have held that secret. She would have said that she would have got mad at Mel, and that would have came up. But then the fact of the matter is, when it came out It was all hearsay. You said it as if you were sitting back there watching. But then you gonna say, well, Tisha told me. So Tisha, she covered her face looking like, oh, no, you didn't just tell on me. Yes, Tisha, she threw you up on the bus because you told. For what reason would you have to tell her that anyway? And that's not what she told you. She said, I told you. I guess Martel made a comment that Tisha didn't like. And because she mad at Tisha, she told Destiny. What is Destiny supposed to do? Because at the time when all this supposedly happened, Destiny wasn't even on the show. So why would you even bring it up later on? This was before Destiny even got on the show. So what are we talking about this for? Martel said something. What did he say, Tisha? Okay, what did he say so bad that you feel like you had to go tell Destiny? And then Miller's response was that it was okay. Why would she say okay? If he's saying, do this to me back here, and she's saying, okay, it's something in the middle that we missing, Tisha. You didn't tell her all the story, and what she did was go back now and add more to whatever you done spun. But then, also, you got to think about it. Martel had said time and time again the reason why he cheated on Mel was because she would not bob and weave on his knob. So, what would make you think she was going to do that anyway? That she did it when he already told you and said several times that the reason why he cheated on her because she wouldn't do that. And not only that, I don't see her doing it that often because Ariana said she won't even let him do that, but he can be in her dookie shoot, but she couldn't do him. So you gonna sit here now say that she doing that, but he don't complain to us a million times on TV that she won't do it to him. But what is that to lie for? It had nothing to do with you. And then the next part, you gonna say some chick was in the bed with them when they was doing something and they rolled over and woke up and they doing something. You know what? Your lies are getting too elaborate for me. You going too low. Okay, how do you know that? Was you laying there in the bed with that person also? For you to feel like they was grooming you and you so nervous, you know too much unwanted, unsolicited information. I ain't gonna say information, lies. It's all lies. And you wonder why nobody can stand you. And then Melanie don't want to be around you. Melanie don't want to be your friend. Don't want to be nothing to you because of the lies you sit here. And Melanie looking at you like, what? And the fact of the matter is, Carlos sitting there, all shocked and amazed, and stupid Martel gonna holler, ain't that right, Martel? Whatever Destiny say. Y'all a bunch of ignorant, no good for nothing folk. And it's the whole cast. Because the other folk people up there, y'all should have been standing up for her. I don't care how bad you mislike somebody. When y'all know something wrong, wrong is wrong and right is right. Don't just sit there and look like, okay, well, we ain't know here about that. And then Tisha up here trying to make it be something, and then you want to holler about somebody wanting Marceau some text. Again, you read more to what it is. Then Tisha, yeah, I said, man, send a text from Marceau. It said that Marceau was like, I just playing it for y'all. Is it just me? She's saying, in terms, don't group me and Martel together. That what we going through. I'm over him. I'm moving in my own. Wish me the best of luck in life. Because I moved on by myself. It did not mean that she wanted lead. Don't nobody want Marceau. Nobody wants Marceau. Nobody but Tisha. You the only one right here so worried about your marriage that this man can do whatever he want to, however he want to, whenever he want to, and you stay there. That's your stupidity. Mel was smart enough to get out of the rain. It's pouring out rain out here, storming in your life. She said, you know what, I ain't gonna continue to stay here in this rain. Let me go out here and get dry. So Tisha wants to stand outside and let Marcel piss in her face and call the rain. That's on you. But then you still sitting here telling Destiny lies, trying to make yourself look good. That's the reason why Tisha ain't gonna never get nowhere in life. And when Mel leave, they think they finna be a power couple, which they're not. Because Tisha run that mouth too much, and she ain't got sense enough to be quiet sometimes and just be still. And she ain't got nothing. Y'all too busy trying to be Mel and tear her down at the same time. I don't get it. Instead of y'all trying to be like, a smart woman and build her up and y'all build together, she can help y'all get to where you got to in life, I'd rather tear you down than to see you be built up. But I would say, y'all on trying to hide that. Carlos tried to hide that. Follow. They got y'all good. Boom. They got you good. Because what you think you was took out, no, they showed the whole thing. And it made me look at all them people. I already looked at y'all in a bad light. But Destiny, your big bug-eyed self, everything that you reaping right now is all them seeds that you done sold. I pray that LeBarrett get custody of his son, full custody. And she get visitation every now and then because of the things that you ugly, and your spirit's you're ugly. Tisha want to talk about somebody having a dark soul. Melon have one. No, y'all got a dark soul. It's so dark you can't even see y'all soul. And it's sad. It's horrible that African American women that say that you're entrepreneurs would rather sit here and tear down another woman. And what made me so mad a lot of times is that this lady got kids. We as adults, we can fight for ourselves. But her kids will see this one day. Because if it wasn't meant for us to see, they gonna see it, and we saw it. They gonna hear about it. As long as this world is alive and well and evolving and the internet is up, her kids will see this kind of stuff. And y'all don't think about her kids. But you better not say nothing about y'all kids. She trying to say something to Sonny about putting a picture of Maury up there. Can anybody help it that you a 3 or 4 and you know your baby daddy was? You don't know who the father is? That's your fault. And then you want to get on your little mental Mondays, messy mental Mondays, with another nut. Because you know what? And I go back to her talking about she was she had to heal. I hope she ain't the one that helped you heal, because she broken too. Now you want to go up here and kind of, like I'm doing a backhanded sideways, like I shouldn't have said, use the word grooming. Or sideways apology. Too late now. You meant you know what? Out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speak. And your heart meant, when your mouth spoke, your heart meant every bit of them lies you was telling. You meant it all. You meant that from the bottom of your dark soul. And then you sit up with this lady right here, and she ain't making it no better. This lady ain't a bit of help to you, Destiny. She ain't helping you. She helping you get crazier, to be loony, because and when y'all sitting there talking, you can't talk. You should not talk to a person that I already feel as this person is offending them and hurting them and doing all this kind of stuff to them. You shouldn't be bringing that lady. You shouldn't even bringing Melanie's name up to her. Dion, you need to be fired. You don't need to You don't even need to counsel a rock. You don't need to counsel nobody. You need to probably do something else. A janitor, work at a restaurant, somewhere other than working with people that you feel like you're gonna help them. You a life coach. Destiny's life is in shambles, and you ain't helping her. But it's amazing, and I am so glad regardless of what the subscriber said, that it exposed Carlos and all his little workers of iniquity over there and all they wrongdoing. They trying to tear women down. They ain't doing nothing to them. But I'm so glad that this Saturday is gonna be the last Saturday that we have to sit back and watch this show. It's the last reunion, and now they finna bring on Stormy with that Rapunzel braid down the front of her dress. Rapunzel, throw down your hair around the front of the dress. I don't even know what Stormy even coming back. She started a lot of stuff. She was throwing rocks and trying to hide her hand. That's why she ran. Y'all, but this week right here, it was just absolutely horrible. How Tisha gonna tell Destiny a lie, basically, that had nothing to really do with her. You met at Martel. If you met at Martel, what did Melanie have to do with Martel? So Destiny wanted to turn what Tisha said and from Martel to Mel and make her look and be shown in a bad light. But believe me, like I said earlier, if she would have bobbed and weaved on that boy, we would have known about that a long time ago. And what do I look like doing it in front of y'all anyway? Y'all ain't nobody. If I ain't getting paid for it, I ain't finna do it. I'm sorry. Not in front of nobody. That's absolutely crazy. And then holler about you in the bed with somebody. Just lies. I mean lies. And if you feel like you being groomed, you don't been around Mel on that trip. You don't touched on a bunkum so much. Oh, I love you. I'm sorry. But yet still she groomed you. Girl, bye. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna go back and rest again. I just wanted to get those thoughts off my mind because it's just been on my mind heavy. And I wanted to get that over with. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't let me forget. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Have a great day on purpose.
She got the news, the stories. Come over here, no worries. If you're looking for the hot topic, don't worry, cause she got them all right here. She keep it hot even when we in the winter. She got the best content, go ahead and pin